Welcome out, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Skimmyhorn, Shelby Lindley along with me. You are in the Valley View Nest for the 4A East SIC Championship District game to see who takes home all the marbles. Once again, Mike Skimmyhorn, Shelby Lindley here with you. Valley View and Columbia, both really good teams. They split in the season, both winning at home. And partner, this is going to be a barn burner.
This is going to be a fun game. Both teams have talented kids, and it'll be interesting. It's going to come down to the last 2 minutes.
And they do both have talented kids. For Valley View, the star, the Mr. Do-It-All, leads the whole state of Idaho. 4A, 5A, doesn't matter. Amaro Lotto, and boy, he can straight play, can he?
He is the best player in the state. I think he should win Gatorade Player of the Year. High-level scorer, and last game against Kuna flirted with a triple-double. He's got a chance to be really special by the time he's done playing.
But as we look to the other end, Columbia, no slouch of players, and their big three led by Mr. Pugmire and Mr. Polton.
Pugmire and Polton are really good. Pugmire inside has just been killing teams inside, and Polton has been running the team this year. Watching them play 2 or 3 times this year, I think Jake Polton's leadership has really brought this team to the championship game.
Valley View led by head coach Ryan Lundgren, coming from Boise State. This is a special team for him. The first senior class he started out with as freshmen. These guys know his system. They know how to run it. And Lundgren and Fitz and Betancourt and Moran, the coaching staff for Valley View, they got them ready to play, don't you think?
Yes, no question. The style of Valley View, they don't have very many bigs, but they shoot the three, and if they are hitting the three ball, they are a scary, scary team.
And Columbia's team on the other side, led by, and if you know this name for the state of Idaho, Tennyson Triple, the Highland grad who won a state championship and a player of the year back in the 90s. One of the best shooters I've ever seen, leading the Columbia Wildcats into play today. And what kind of game do they play?
You know, they play inside. They play through Pugmire and they play through Jalen Alexander. Alexander is probably one of the best sophomores in the state. And then as you focus on him inside, Jake Polton starts hitting threes, and it really messes with teams on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, we are almost ready to go. About a minute 30. They're starting to line up, and we're going to get the starting lineups here in just a second. The crowd is hype. The nest is packed. Valley View comes to their feet. Valley View beating Kuna at Kuna a couple nights ago to move on. And Columbia with the number 1 seed. They moved on as well. Both of these teams are going to state starting here in Nampa next Thursday. This is for district and to see what the seeding is going to be. If you joined us on our earlier broadcast, Middleton won the consolation game. They will play the play-in game up in Kimberly in a couple days to see who moves on from that state game. And we are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to bring the lights down. And we are ready. Before we start, I want to say a special shout-out. I got to do this. My son and daughter watching all the way from Colorado. I hope you guys have your homework done.
Dad's making sure they got the homework done.
They're with Grandma right now, so so I've got to make sure they do something.
They just turned it on mute.
They did. I know that. Yeah, exactly. Right there.
Watch the game and watch TV.
And here we go. The lights go down, and we are ready. Shelby Lindley, Mike Skimmyhorn here in the Nest, Valley View High School. We're ready for the national anthem. Thank you for joining us on a Thursday night. Oh, we are not doing the national anthem right now. We are doing starting lineups. So the starting lineups for both teams. We're going to start with your Columbia Wildcats. And if you've never experienced a starting lineup here in the Nest, Valley View, you're missing out. Valley View knows how to do it. There we go, number 3 for Columbia. That's one of their senior leaders, Jake Polton. And here is their big guy, Mr. Pugmire, number 21. Gabe Landon. And here's their super sophomore, Mr. Alexander. This guy can do everything. Watch him today. If Columbia wants to get this win, they're going to have a big game out of Alexander.
No question. He's got to show up tonight to give them a chance to win this entire thing.
Coached by Tennyson Triple. And here we go for the home. Winning the home court advantage with their win over CUNA a couple nights ago. The Valley View Falcons led by Ryan Lundegren, former Boise State assistant. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A special sight if you've ever seen it. You got to come out and watch the Valley View Falcons one of these days.
This is one of the best introductions in the state right here, Michael. They do a great job with the new video board that they got here in the gym, and the light show makes it really, really neat. And
real quick, a shout out to the Valley View Tech crew helping us out, the students of Valley View. And there we go, number 5 starting out for Valley View. That's Gabe Gallegos. One of the 4-year players here, 6-foot guard. And there he is, number 11, Amaro Lotto. He leads the state of Idaho in scoring at just over 24 points a game. He's got 2 40-point performances this season. He can ball. Going to Chipola College in Florida. Man, they're getting a player, aren't they?
He's the best player in the state. Should win Gatorade Player of the Year. Heck of a scorer right now, shooting it at a high clip.
Jaden Moran, the Eastern Oregon football commit right there. He's going to Eastern Oregon to play football. Mike Fitz, if you know that name, that's right. Garrett Fitz, the assistant coach, and he had a pretty good older brother that played here a couple years ago.
Great shooter that's at Montana Tech University right now, shooting it really well for those guys.
And last but not least, of course, number 24, Max Villarreal. Once again, your Valley View Falcons led by head coach Ryan Lundegren. And we're ready, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be for the 4A SIC District Championship game. And we're ready. Mike Skimmyhorn, Shelby Lindley here in the Valley View nest. 3 refs go out to their spots. Columbia led by Tennyson Triple.
We got to give Tennyson Triple a little shout out, a former College of Idaho player.
That's right. C of I, we got to go hometown here.
Take care of the Yotes.
And if you recognize my partner's name on today's broadcast, Shelby Lindley, the assistant coach of C of I, coming out to help us out in the color. We appreciate it, man.
First time I've ever done this.
You're big time. For us to get you out here right now, this is big play right here.
This is exciting. 2 very good basketball teams. I'm excited. This place is packed. I'm not sure there's a seat in the house left.
Lotto and Alexander will go up head-to-head on the jump. Lotto controls, and Valley View gets it. Moran over to Gallegos. Gallegos out top with the drive. Nothing going. Guarded by Alexander. Moran on the top. Over to Fitz. The long 3 by Gallegos. No good. Rebound inside by the big guy. And now we go Columbia ball.
It looks like Valley View is sitting in their 2-3 zone right now. They gotta try and control the paint and not let Columbia get it inside too early.
And is that the best thing for them to do with how many shooters that Columbia has?
Yeah, Columbia's bigs are just better than everybody right now. So
Gallegos with the rebound and the steal coming down the other way. Over to Mike Fitz. Mike Fitz with the pump fake. Nothing going there. Back out top. They are going to try to prevent the ball to going in Lotto's hands at all costs today. Gallegos with the drive. Kick out Lotto. They cannot let him do that, but Lotto with the miss.
It's going to take these teams a couple minutes to get their feet under them and get the crowd slowed down a little bit.
Rebound Gallegos again. Gallegos will push up. Valley View moving left to right. Ryan Lundegren, the general, calling out the plays. Columbia's crowd coming alive. They are just preventing Amaro Lotto from getting the ball at all. Mike Fitz, the coach's son, inside, up and in, number 24, Max Villarreal.
It's a great finish over a big guy in Pugmire underneath.
Junior, and a turnover by Columbia this early. That was Gabe Landon.
You're going to see a lot of high ball screens for Amaro Lotto early. They're going to try and put Alexander and Pugmire in ball screens and see if he can't get to the rim on him early.
Lotto with the ball, bringing it up. Lotto setting the school record twice this year. Up for three, off the front end. Rebound Columbia. Ball brought up over to the sophomore Alexander. Up top, number 3. Trying to go down low, guarded by Lotto. No good. Alexander with the follow, up and in. And we're knotted at 2. This is like a heavyweight fight here today. Lotto with the drive. Gallegos over to Moran. Moran up, no good. Fitz, the little guy getting in there, getting scrappy. Love that.
Moran had a big game for him against Cuna, had 30 points, hit 7 threes.
Poland with the ball up top. Guarded by Fitz. Poland working on Fitz with the cross. Alexander over on the wing. Inside to their big guy. Up, no good. Villarreal rebound. Lotto with the ball. And I was saying before, Lotto set the school record for points with 42 and 41, both in the same week this week, partner, or this year, partner.
Oh, he's had a heck of a season. When he shoots it at a high level, he's scary to guard because he's really good at going to the rim.
Gallegos with the miss. That's a second missed 3. You will see a lot of Valley View shooting the ball. They can shoot it, and they can shoot the lights out if they get going hot. The drive, no good. Up ahead, Moran. Oh, the no good. Oh, but Fitz with the good play, getting it off Alexander. We're going to go underneath with Valley View.
Great hustle by Fitz right there to get his team an extra possession.
4:34 in the first, tied 2s. Mike Skimmyhorn, Shelby Lindley, assistant coach, College of Idaho. We are here for a district championship for the bragging rights, for the seeding in the state tournament. Lotto with the ball. He can straight ball. Fitz, 3, no good. Oh, but Gabe Gallegos with the good stop.
Oh.
Moran does like he does on the football and intercepts the ball. Looking for a foul, no go there. Moran, the Eastern Oregon football commit. They are letting him play out here, partner.
We got 3 experienced officials. They're letting him go.
And Fitz. Mike Fitz with the 3.
Columbia can't lose him. That's one thing he does at a high level.
The 5'9" junior out of Caldwell, Idaho. His dad's the assistant coach down there. And another turnover by Columbia. Up ahead to Moran. Moran for 3. He'll back end it. Rebound Gallegos. Gallegos underneath. Back out to Villarreal. Villarreal on the wing. No good. Rebound Alexander. And Columbia will take a quick timeout. It's 5-2, 3:32 in the first. We'll take a timeout right here from Valley View High School. We will stay right here, actually.
That's a good timeout. He needs to let his kids settle in here a little bit. The crowds got into it early. It's a really fast-paced game. Columbia doesn't want to play this fast of a game with Valley View. Definitely
a Valley View advantage right here. And boy, if you're not here and you're joining us on the NFHS network, you're missing an atmosphere. It is packed to the rafters here at Valley View High School. We're going to come back 3:32 in the first. 5-2, Valley View up. All the starters, no substitutions coming out.
You got the freshman in for Valley View right now, number 20, Jake Calhoun. He's got a chance to be pretty darn good. 6'5" as a freshman. His talent level he's got a high ceiling.
Shelby Lindley, assistant coach, College of Idaho. Mike Skimmyhorn right here. 3 ball, whoop, and he hits it. Jake Polton in Mike Fitz's face. And we're knotted at 5. Lotto with the ball, bringing it up. The drive. Lotto with the scoop. The no good rebound. Columbia. Polton over to the side. There's Alexander. And it's good. Foul on Lotto. I got to think you can't do that very often.
Well, that's a great finish by Alexander in traffic. Heck of a catch. Threw it to him kind of in a bad spot, but he's got great hands and finishes really, really well.
Lotto's first sends Alexander to the line. Alexander, one of the best sophomores in the state. If you haven't had a chance to watch him play, watch number 25 today. The first shot, up, good. Lotto will bring the ball up. Columbia up by 3, 8-5, first quarter. Lotto double teamed. Stole Poland in the corner. Lotto grabs him. Poland brings the ball up. Nice little 2-3 zone sitting there by. And the shot, the miss. Oh! I don't know who tipped that in, if that was Lotto or Alexander, but boy, those two athletes are fighting for the ball.
Great offensive rebound by Alexander there. That's where they can really hurt Valley View, is on the offensive glass.
Lotto, the Chipola college commit, over to Moran, who's going to play football at Eastern Oregon next year. Mike Fitz, the junior, he's going to lead this team next year. Moran, who had 30 against CUNA the other night. Gallegos dribbles, looking for something. Guarded by Alexander, screened by Lotto. He'll go again. Lotto, guarded by number 22. That's Gabe Landon. Good defense here, bringing the Columbia Wildlife to their feet. Moran up, airballs it, but rebound Gabe Gallegos. Tipped out Poland. We're going to go back to Valley View ball.
Gabe does a great job of getting their team extra possessions. He offensive rebounds for a guard really, really well.
Inbound from Moran right here into Gallegos. Gallegos guarded by Alexander. Over to Mike Fitz. Valley View trying to get their half-court offense working. Lotto underneath with the scoop.
Great
and anything
finish.
less would not be Amaro Lotto.
Great finish. Oversized, goes up and under to finish on the other side with his inside hand. Great finish by Lotto.
Averaging 24 points a game in the state of Idaho. Probably will win the Gatorade State Player of the Year. And boy, he's special. Here we go, Columbia. Columbia over on the side. Alexander on the free throw. Guarded by Villarreal. Villarreal, no good. Good shot by Alexander. He's got 9 already. And the sophomore leading them 12-7. And there's that quick first step of Lotto. Up, no good. But that was a win-win. The foul on number 21, the big guy, Trip Pugmire.
It's a good take by Amaro. Both teams are looking a little tired here early with a minute to go in the first quarter, and not a lot of subs have been made.
It's Lotto's third point. Brings the Falcons within 4. 1 minute left in the first period. Mike Skimmyhorn, Shelby Lindley here from the Valley View Nest. The Falcons against the Wildcats. Amaro Lotto at the line. Up. Good. 12-9. Jake Polton bringing the ball up. The 6-foot senior for Columbia.
Valley View still sitting in that 2-3 zone, just trying to pack it in and keep them from throwing the ball inside.
Polton with the drive, the tip, into Pugmire. Pugmire blocked by number 20 for Valley View. That's Jake Calhoun. And the miss by Mr. Moran on the opposite end. Alexander brings it down, fast break. The foul underneath by Jake Calhoun.
Calhoun's been getting a lot more minutes for Valley View with their size limitations as a freshman. He's got great experience these last 3 weeks for their team.
He does. The 6'5 freshman getting a lot of minutes for Ryan Lundgren's Falcons. Mr. Alexander back at the line. The super sophomore hits it, and he's got 10 already in this first period. Valley View's going to have to put a body on him if they want to stop this little run. 13-9. Up and in. He's got 11. It's 14-9, 28 seconds. Amaro Lotto with the ball. Jake Calhoun with the screen. And the steal. That's number 1. That's Elijah Reese just checking into the game. Sloppy play there, handling the ball between Reese and Alexander. Gabe Gallegos bringing the ball up. He drives. Nothing going. Eddie Moran up top. Gallegos with another 3 attempt. He's 0 for 3 in this first quarter. Oh, it was good if it goes. It doesn't go. 14-9 here in the first quarter. We're going to take a break right here from the NFHS Network at Valley View High School in Caldwell, Idaho. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Skimmyhorn, Shelby Lindley here. Valley View High School, Caldwell, Idaho. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday night. You are watching the 4A SIC District Championship game. Columbia Wildcats up by 5 right now over the hometown Valley View Falcons. And Valley View not shooting the ball well in that first quarter at all.
No, they got to hit some threes to have a chance, and Columbia's doing what they need to do. They're playing through their bigs. They played through their bigs, and they're going to find success.
Alexander. The kick out, no good. Rebound, Jake Calhoun, the 6'5 freshman. Amaro Lotto with the ball up. Gallegos with the dribble inside to Calhoun. Mike Fitz. No good. Good look. He hesitated a little bit, but Mike Fitz can get as hot as anybody in this state if they let him. Poland with the ball. He pulls up. No good. Rebound missed. Mike Fitz gets the rebound. Lotto with the ball, moving left to right.
That's Polton's shot. He loves that right to left pull up.
Lotto with the 3, and he brings them within 2. Lotto's got 7 now. The senior do-everything man for Valley View, the Chipola College commit. Alexander back ends it. Gallegos running the ball up left side. He stops, he hesitates, out to Moran. Moran in the corner, he spins, nothing going. Lotto up top, 2. He's got 9. We're tied, we're knotted at 14. 6:35 left here in the second quarter. Mike Skimmyhorn, Shelby Lindley, Valley View High School.
Great backside cut by Amaro right there. Defense lost him as Moran drove.
Poland with the 3 again. Oh! And he hits it falling down, 17-14. These teams have come to play today, ladies and gentlemen. Lotto with the step back, Harden 3 misses. He looked for the foul on that one, didn't get it. Poland with the drive, kick out. Jake Calhoun. Lotto over to Moran. Moran left side. Working down low to Calhoun, the freshman. Back out to Moran for 3, misses. Gallegos, what a rebound and putback. He's fouled. Wow, what a spark plug for them.
That's Gallegos does that. He does it all game long. He has a relentless motor to the rim. The offensive rebounds as good as anybody out there.
That's Trip Pugmire's second foul. And we are only here in the second quarter, but Pugmire's going to have to watch that if they want him to go the distance. Gallegos in and out on the first one. Jake Calhoun will take a seat. Max Villarreal in for him. Number 1, Jacob Martinez, the 5'11 freshman, also for Ryan Lundgren's Falcons.
Yeah, Martinez is a really good shooter, too. He's got to play with a little confidence tonight. Tough environment for a freshman to be in.
But if there's one thing Ryan Lundgren's team knows how to do, it's reload. He has been doing this for years, ladies and gentlemen. Pulling up top, guarded by... Oh, and Gabe Gallegos, there he is again. The Euro up. Oh, the miss, but what a steal. Good possession change by Valley View. They are playing hard, 17-15. They don't want to let these Wildcats get it too far ahead. Oh, with the ankles, nothing going there. Jake Poland on the freshman.
That's his shot. He loves that right to left pull-up. Valley View's got to take advantage of Columbia's size right now. They only got 1 big out there with Alexander, with Pugmire in foul trouble.
Lotto with the ball, working up right side. Goes between his legs, shot in his face. He does it all day, ladies and gentlemen, all day long. Amaro with his 12th, 18-17, and gives Valley View the lead for the first time in this game. Over to Elijah Reese, the point guard. Poland with the ball, right side, excuse me. Calls Alexander out. The switch. Alexander with the ball right inside the three-point line. Worked on with Amaro. And he gets it up and in. These two are going to battle all game, ladies and gentlemen. You are seeing something special tonight. Amaro Lotto with the ball back up right side. The Idaho leading scorer in the state. Step back. Max Villarreal with the ball. Out to the freshman, number 1, Jacob Martinez. There's Gallegos, missed. Oh, and Villarreal with the ball. They are, like you said, partner, taking advantage of that size advantage.
Valley View is doing a great job of offensive rebounding. Even as small as they are, their guys are crashing, and Columbia's not boxing out right now.
3:58 left in the second period. Columbia up by 1, but boy, these guys are knotted. They are neck and neck. We got a full timeout. We'll stay right here with this and we'll watch. And partner, what are you seeing from these two teams today?
Well, I mean, Amaro Lotto and Alexander are the two best players on the floor right now, and they're showing out. Valley View's got to hit shots. If Valley View wants to win, they got to hit threes, and Columbia's got to keep playing through their bigs. They've got a little jump shot happy here in the last 2-3 minutes, and that's allowed Valley View to get back in the game.
Both of these teams taking one each at their home court in the regular season. Columbia has been just on top of this division all season. Valley View with the upset at Cuna the other night to move on to the championship game. Both these teams going to state. This is for seeding and to see who wins district right now. Ryan Lundgren and Tennyson Triple, two of the best head coaches in the state.
Let's end out of bounds right here with Valley View. Let's see what Coach Lundgren drew up at the timeout.
Shelby Lindley along with Mike Skimmyhorn here in Valley View High School. And partner, does Coach Lundgren have any other jackets besides that one?
You know, I think that's his go-to.
Is that his go-to one? Okay.
You know, I was a little disappointed the gold pants didn't come out tonight.
I was hoping the gold pants as well.
You know, championship game, I was thinking the gold pants should have came out.
Jaden Moran up top, the Eastern Oregon football commit, almost committed to the University of Idaho, took a trip. Lotto with the drive, triple teamed, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line, number 10 on the foul right there. Isaac Hansen, the 6'1 senior guard.
It's a good take by Lotto right there. Columbia's been guarding him with Gabe Landon, a little bit bigger defender. Gave Amaro fits early in the game.
That's Lotto's 13th, brings the ball and the score back up 19 all. Thank you for joining us here, ladies and gentlemen. 3:46 in the second. Lotto up, missed. The refs confer.
I think it's going to be Valley View ball.
And it is. It's going to stay Valley View's side. Good hustle there by number 24, Max Villarreal on the rebound and the miss.
Valley View's had to have 6 or 7 offensive rebounds this game. It's keeping them in the game, giving them second chance points.
And you would think that with the size advantage that Columbia has, they would control the boards.
You would think right now, look at this. They're just crashing the glass really hard. 24's doing a great job, Max
Villarreal there coming back in between him and Jake and Calhoun, giving the bigs some minutes there for Valley View.
Valley View's still in their 2-3 zone.
And Jaden Moran with the foul, with the reach in, almost got the steal in the breakaway. Columbia cannot let these Valley View Falcons run. If they get running, Columbia could be in trouble today. Into Alexander, top, guarded by Lotto, the two best players on the floor right now. The spin, and Lotto shuts him down. And it goes to Valley View. That first superstar matchup won by Lotto.
You know, as many people as in this gym, there's kind of this awkward, not really a high-level volume in the gym right now.
That's right.
There's kind of a weird feel to the game. Nobody's really taken momentum. It's just kind of been back and forth. Neither fan section have really gotten too crazy. Martinez
will take a seat, as will Max Villarreal. Back in, Jake and Calhoun, the 6'5 freshman, guarded by number 21, Trip Pugmire. Lotto with the ball up top. Amaro, 2 40-point games already this season. Whew. And boy, he can do it all inside to the big guy, the freshman Jake and Calhoun. Amaro Lotto is something special, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a great pass. They came over to help side, and he slipped it right to the big.
Pugmire guarded by the smaller Gallegos right there, and he misses. Pugmire, I don't think Pugmire scored yet. They leave and Amaro misses that one. They left him alone. He wants that one back. He knows what he missed there. 21-19, Valley View up, 2:20 left in the second period. Boy, what a game. Idaho basketball in the month of February. You cannot beat it.
Valley View's sticking to that 2-3 zone, and they're just letting their big match up with Alexander.
Jake and Calhoun lets him take it. The putback, number 11, that's Austin Collette, the 6-foot sophomore.
Great offensive rebound by
Ties it back
right
up
there.
at 21. 1:50 left in the second period. Gallegos with the ball, top side, guarded by Gallegos. Lotto fighting through a couple screens to get the ball. He's guarded by number 22, Gabe Landon. Gallegos with the ball. Over to Moran. Moran with the quick drive. Nothing going there. Back out to Gallegos. Gallegos drive inside. The bad pass. Poland, with the drive. The Euro step floater. That's one you don't see every day. And the rebound back to Valley View. And the rebounding matchup, once again, partner, it's Valley View and it's nobody else right now.
Valley View's, that's how they're staying in this game. They haven't hit very many threes, but they're offensive rebounds, and they're not giving Columbia any second chance points right now. They're doing a great job on the boards.
The scrappy play by Valley View. Ryan Lundegren's team playing very well right now on the offensive and defensive glass. Amaro Lotto up and in. Gabe Landon, take that one.
Great
and
play
he says,
call.
feed me. I'm cooking right now, Coach.
Great play call by Coach Lundgren. They put a bigger guy on him with Landon, and so they've taken Amaro off the ball.
And here we go. 45 seconds left in the half. 23-21, Valley View up. Alexander with the ball. Into Landon. Landon out to Poland. Poland with the three, and he hits. 24-23. 30 seconds left. Lotto with the ball, bringing it up. I got to think they'll hold for one last shot right here, partner.
I think they're going to stall out right here, and I'd expect a high ball screen right here. Jake and Calhoun's going to come set a high ball screen for Amaro.
Columbia's crowd coming alive. 13 seconds left. Amaro Lotto at the top of the key, guarded by Gabe Landon. Gabe Landon, Amaro Lotto.
Good slip.
Over to Gabe Gallegos. Gabe Gallegos, that's his first three of the game, and he hits it right before half to put him up 26-24. And it could have been a foul on the opposite end going into half.
Great play call by Coach Ryan. He knew that they were going to hard hedge it, and they slipped the screen to the corner for Gallegos.
And we go into the locker room, 26-24. What a game. Valley View led by number 11, Amaro Lotto with 15. On Columbia's side, the super sophomore, Mr. Alexander, he's got 13. Partner, what'd you see in that first half?
You know, Jalen's doing a great job. He's controlling the paint for Columbia inside on the offensive end. Columbia's got to do a better job of boxing out, though. Valley View's stayed in this game because of their offensive rebounds.
Pugmire going to the bench very early in that second quarter with 2 fouls. Hey, stay right here with us. We are at half. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back third quarter right here on the NFHS Network, Valley View High School, Caldwell, Idaho.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great. Participate.
Later.
Yeah. I've been sitting down there thinking. I've been sitting down there like, I wonder what Shelby's saying. Like, really? It's a good one. It's actually really entertaining. Wow. Yeah. You know the vibe. 21's got to get going inside from Columbia. That guy's going to get layups. He's just got to put him in. Dude, I love Gabe Gallegos. I like that kid.
He's a little smart one.
Yeah, I like him a lot. Yeah. Plus, it's Amaro shoot a step back and go rebound the soft miss. It's easy. Yeah. All right, have fun.
I know you want a picture of this, Sandy. Oh, hold on. So is your family in Colorado?
My son goes to a private school.
Oh,
They have this week off.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And he just ended he ended the winter season. He'll start playing with Betancourt and their kids here in the next week or so. But he's taking a break.
Cool.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 70,000 participants here in Idaho who take part in high school sports or activities.
He's a fifth grader. He's like, I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Valley View High School, you're in the nest. Mike Skimmyhorn along Shelby Lindley, assistant coach, College of Idaho, and partner 26-24 going into the third quarter. What do we got?
You know, I think Columbia did a really good job early when they had the lead. They had about a 6-point lead. They were throwing the ball inside to Alexander and Pugmire and just pounding that thing inside. And when they collapsed, they kicked it out to Polton, and that's when he hit a couple threes. I think they kind of got away with that, but Pugmire also got in foul trouble that got him away from that. On the other side of it, Valley View's doing a great job. They're doing what they've done all year. They got to shoot threes to win. They finally hit one there at the end. They've hit three this half, and Amaro's playing a heck of a game. He's made some incredible passes, forced a couple shots, but he's got to kind of do that to let this team keep going.
Amaro Lotto, the Chipola College commit, will play junior college down in Florida next season. And he's got two 40-point games right now. He's scoring over 24 points per game, leading 4A, 5A, 3A. He's leading everybody in the scoring category, and he is special. And on the other side, Columbia, led by their sophomore superstar, Mr. Alexander. He's got 13 right now. But once again, with Valley View, they're controlling the boards. Pugmire's sitting on the bench. They got to have a bigger half from him.
No question. If they want a chance to win this game, Pugmire's got to show up in the second half and score inside for them. He's their senior leader, and in these big-time games, your senior's got to carry you through the way. On the flip side, Amaro's carrying his team right now and doing a heck of a job.
Both of these teams will head to state next week to play in the Real Dairy Shootout here in Idaho. Tennyson Triples team coming in tonight as the leader in the conference, and Valley View coming with a hard-fought win over a very tough and very game CUNA team at CUNA the other night, led by Mr. Moran with 30 points.
Yes, no, I think both these teams have been consistent throughout the year. Columbia especially winning the league, or being tops in the league. I thought they let a few games slip there at the end, and I think Coach Tripple's done a great job of, with all this talent, just keeping them playing as a team. They're not taking a lot of bad shots, and Valley View, they've done what they've done all year, and they spread teams out and shoot threes, and it's worked for them. I'm excited to watch tomorrow go down to Chipola Junior College in Florida, and it's one of the best junior colleges in the country. They've had a couple NBA players from there, and they got kids at every Division I school in the country.
They will be happy with the smooth number 2 guard they get down there. Both of these teams winning one each against each other at the home. And we're 54 seconds left here in halftime, and we're coming in. Third quarter, Valley View up by 2. What do you see happen in the second half?
You know, I think these first 5 minutes are important. You said it best. Pugmire's got to put his stamp on this game early. Whose style of play is going to take over in the first 5 minutes? Is Valley View going to get out and run, or is Columbia going to slow the ball down and get it inside to Pugmire and Jalen Alexander?
Both of these teams very well coached. Ryan Lundgren coming from Boise State 4 years ago. This is his first senior class. He started these guys when they were freshmen. And Tennyson Triple on the other side. And boy, he's got a special team in him. He was an Idaho player here himself. If you watched him back in the 80s and 90s, he could shoot the 3. Coach Triple doesn't look like he could shoot a 3 now, but I promise you the Highland grad could really shoot back in the day.
Coach Triple comes over for team camp, and I've seen him get out on the court and shoot. Coach Triple can still
he can still stroke it a couple
times.
There's
not many guys on his team that's going to play him in the game of horse or pig.
Landon, Poland, Alexander, and Shulkins for Columbia. Fitz, Moran, Lotto, Villarreal, and Gallegos for the Falcons. Mike Skimmyhorn, Shelby Lindley here in the nest. Gallegos with the ball Moran over to Gallegos now. Gallegos working up top. Jaden Moran, the Eastern Oregon football commit, goes off his foot, goes back the other way. 26-24, third quarter action here from the nest.
Gabe Landon's done a good job on Lotto using his length and taking away passing lanes for Valley View, trying to get him to the ball there early off of the slice cut.
Inside to Pugmire. Pugmire over to Alexander. Alexander guarded by Gallegos. No good. Landon inside back to Alexander. And Alexander, he wants that one back, but it's going to stay here. Wildcat ball off Villarreal's hands.
Jalen should have just jumped up and dunked that one, Michael. You're right. He wants that one back.
Columbia's crowd coming in. And you will not see that very often, ladies and gentlemen. Jalen Alexander missing 3. And what happens? The superstar from the other team misses one. Amaro Lotto misses his wide open shot as well.
Rough start for both guys that had the 2 best halves in the first half.
Moran inside the ball into Lotto. Lotto down low. Out to Mike Fitz. Mike Fitz, I'm telling you, you cannot leave that gentleman alone. That's all the Fitzes do is shoot 3s.
Valley View back in that 2-3 zone, just packing it in.
Alexander top of the key, inside to Landon. Landon tried to dump it off to Pugmire right there. Did not get it. Steal by a Gallegos, the spark plug for the Valley View Falcons. Inside to Villarreal. Villarreal misses. Rebound Alexander, but Moran with the steal. He does it football. He does it here, ladies and gentlemen. All he does is pull down balls. The 3, Moran up top. And now they come out shooting the ball, and they are going to be hard to beat if they shoot like this.
Yeah, they've imposed their will the first 2 minutes. Hit a couple 3s here and got a little steal. Columbia kind of playing lackadaisical right now.
Pugmire out to Alexander. Alexander, another miss inside for the sophomore. Alexander, the steal, the ill-advised pass. And Jake Polton goes in over Amaro Lotto. Amaro Lotto down to Jalen Moran.
That's the stuff Amaro's got to cut down when he plays at the next level. Those mistakes like that, he had no option there. Just bring the ball up the floor, and he has 1 or 2 careless turnovers a game that he's got to eliminate.
Shelby Lindley, assistant coach, College of Idaho. Mike Skimmyhorn. I'm not the assistant coach of anything. Shout out NMMI New Mexico. That's where I played ball.
New Mexico military.
Ah, look at you. You even know.
Hey, I was a JUCO guy for 7 years.
I played behind he went to Duke. Anyway, I did not play that much.
Line action again here with Valley View. They're going to try and get Amaro coming down the middle.
Nothing going there. Lotto guarded by the bigger Landon again, down on the baseline. Another step back ends it. Polton up ahead. Inside to Alexander. Lotto tries to get the charge, does not get it. Alexander finally gets one to drop in the second half. Had been scoreless up until now.
Great move by Alexander. Euro step to go around the charge. Amaro was trying to take a charge on him, Euro'd around him and finished it.
Ryan Lundgren quick with the timeout. They're up 32-28 right here in the third. We'll take a break. We'll come back right after this.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great. Participate.
As the Valley View faithful come alive, 5 minutes left here in the third period. Mike Skimmyhorn, Shelby Lindley, Valley View, Columbia for a district title on the line. Both these teams going to state. Inbound to Gabe Gallegos. Gabe Gallegos dribbles the ball back out, guarded by Jalen Alexander. Gallegos takes it. Villarreal back out to Lotto. Lotto up top. He will drive baseline, scoop shot, up and in, no good. And he gets a foul with the reach in. You were talking about the silly mistakes just before we went to break, and another little mental error there.
Yeah, Amaro can't have that foul right there. He can't get in any kind of foul trouble here for Valley View. Great take by him. He's just got to finish that, get it up on the glass.
And he'll take a seat with his second. Villarreal will also. The two freshmen standouts for Valley View will come in. Martinez and Calhoun will get some playing time. Calhoun got a lot of great minutes this district tournament as a freshman.
Does a great job rebounding, blocking shots. This is a big 2 minutes here for Valley View with Lotto out of the game.
Alexander works the ball up to Pugmire. Pugmire's still scoreless in this game with the jumper over the smaller Gallegos, and he's now on the board and brings them within two.
They need him to get going here in the halfway through the third to give them a chance.
Gallegos dribbles. Out to Martinez. Back to Gallegos. Fitzel screen for Moran. Moran up top, working on Polton. Polton left side. Gallegos working on Jalen Alexander. 4 minutes left in the third. And what a game we have. Moran, the Eastern Oregon commit, with the jumper, no good. Polton the rebound, and he'll bring the ball up. 32-30, third quarter, 3:52. Inside to Jalen Alexander, the sophomore, and he's starting to heat up. Missed a couple big ones early in the second half, partner, but he's starting to get going now.
That's his shot. He can hit that high post, mid-range jumper right there. Has really soft touch for a sophomore. That kid's going to be really, really special.
The 6'5 sophomore out of Columbia is really good. And Mike Fitz, what did I say? All he does is hit threes. That's his third three today and pulls them back out. Fitz on Polton. Polton left side to Pugmire. Pugmire, and he hits a three now, and we're knotted back up at 35. Pugmire starting to get it going.
Columbia can't let Fitz get loose. They've left him wide open 2 times, and he's a great knockdown shooter.
Zane Cooper and Amaro Lotto set to check back in for the Valley View Falcons here at the next stop.
Fitz, they got to get on.
You just said it. They've got to put a hand in the 5'10" junior's face.
Mike Fitz shoots the crap out of the ball, just like his older brother. Older brother shot it at a high clip. And
older brother guaranteed watching this game from Montana Tech up there, the former also Gatorade State Player of the Year. They can straight shoot. Moran with the turnover. Moran will run. Moran will run right side with Calhoun. He'll go mid out of the bounds on Landon, I believe.
Yep.
And Lotto and Zane Cooper check in.
Rand trying to find Fitz there in the corner. I would expect Valley View to run something right here for Fitz. He's got the hot hand.
Fitz has 12. Lotto with 15. Line out. Zane Cooper will take it. Long up top to Lotto. Lotto guarded by Gabe Landon. Landon over to the hot hand of Fitz. Fitz with the turn. Inside. Nothing going there. Polton brings the ball up for Columbia. Columbia in the middle of the lane. Deflected by Calhoun. Calhoun back up to Polton. Polton for three. Missed. Rebound Gallegos. Gallegos will run. Back out to Lotto.
Watching action right here for Fitz.
Lotto with the take, the floater, and it's good.
High ball screen.
And even though we're only 5 points, partner, I got to feel like there's an advantage going for Valley View right now. The big guys underneath for the Wildcats just not playing well.
No, Alexander's keeping them in this game right now, and Valley View's shooting threes, and that's
Zane Cooper.
another one.
I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot let them do it. They will do this all game long. They are the high school version of Golden State here in the state of Idaho, and if they get hot, they will pull away. 43-35, 1 minute left in the third period.
Columbia's got to get the ball here to Alexander in the high post.
Ryan Lundgren coming way out. The coach is not there. Zane Cooper with almost a defensive miss. Jalen Alexander, rebound Pugmire. Pugmire into Landon. Landon up and in. 43-37, 56 seconds left here in the third. Lotto brings the ball up right side. He'll work with Gallegos, with Calhoun, with Fitz, and with Zane Cooper. They're going to hold for the final shot. What do you see happening here, Coach?
Oh, I'd expect another high ball screen coming. On the ball screen, watch the shooter to slip it, though. They ran this at the end of the first half.
He broke his ankles and got the foul call.
They just ran an action to Fitz. Amaro took it in and scored, but it's a twist action with the high ball screen. Fitz starts on the block, comes out up top. He was wide open last time they ran it.
That'll be Landon's first.
Landon's done a great job this half. Amaro's only had 2 points this half.
Gallegos with the ball, 30 seconds left here in the third period. Working up top on Jalen Alexander, the sophomore standout from Columbia. Field General Ryan Lundgren calling the plays out there, trying to get the ball to Lotto with the high ball screen. Misses it there. 15 seconds left in the quarter, still holding for the final shot.
Columbia's doing a great job of face guarding Amaro. High ball screen for Gallegos.
Zane Cooper over to Fitz. Fitz got the hot hand in this quarter. Gallegos. And he's fouled on the final shot, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to shoot three going into the fourth quarter. I wasn't sure if they actually called it, but a real miss there by Columbia.
It looked like Alexander slid under him. He had nowhere to land. That's a bad foul right there with Columbia. They did a great job of keeping the ball out of Amaro's hands. They had it in Gabe's hands, and then they started tipping it around. It's a bad foul.
Tennyson Triple, the coach for Columbia, not happy with that call and the lack of calls there in the second half for Columbia. Gallegos will shoot two more.
And it looks like, I don't know why they don't have the players on the floor. There should be, they should have some time on the clock.
They are putting .1 back on the clock, I believe. I'm not sure. Gallegos with his second shot up, and it's good.
Not sure why players aren't on the floor if they have .1 on the clock.
I am not sure either. The three referee crew here for the state of Idaho. Misses his final one. He goes 1 of 3 from the line. 44-37. And
I guess they're going to call it the quarter.
And we're calling it a quarter. We're going to stay right here. 50 seconds going into the fourth quarter. Boy, Valley View did what they were supposed to in that game. We said at halftime they've got to start shooting better, and they really did, led by the junior Mike Fitz.
Yeah, Mike Fitz this half has 12 points, has 9 at this half. Amaro only has two points this half. Fitz has done a great job carrying them. And on the flip side, Columbia has done a great job of face guarding Amaro and not letting him get the basketball. And Jalen Alexander still carrying Columbia, has 17 right now going into the fourth quarter. Him and Polton got to carry the way here in the fourth quarter.
But their
Columbia.
big senior post,
Big Pugmire.
Thank you.
Yeah, he struggled a little bit tonight.
Only with 2 points. What do you need to see out of him for this final quarter?
He did hit a 3 there in the third quarter. Maybe that'll get him going there here in the fourth quarter. But Valley View's still out rebounding them. Columbia's got to crash the glass and get some offensive rebounds, easy baskets to get back in this thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, if this does not excite you, Idaho basketball at its best. We're going fourth quarter, 44-37, district title game here in the 4A SIC division. Columbia ball into Polton. Polton guarded by Fitz up top. Fitz the junior. Out to Pugmire. Pugmire corner Polton. Slip inside to Jalen Alexander. Alexander up and in.
That's who they need to go to here in the fourth quarter. Jalen's had a great game, finished at the rim really well, hit a couple mid-range jumpers.
The Chipola commit, Amaro Lotto, and that's what he does best.
Yep,
He's got the best first step in the state of Idaho. He takes it down. Polton guarded by Fitz. High ball screen with Alexander, does not get it. Polton. Alexander will take a 3, and he'll get it out. Gallegos will take it up left side down to Fitz. Can't do it. Oh, and he misses his first one of the game.
Great rebound by Alexander up over the top of Jake.
Fitz wants it back. Not a bad shot by Fitz. He had the hot hand. I would have shot it too.
Tough shot by Polton.
Polton, the big 3 starting to come out for Columbia, and they're still in it. 46-41 with 6:45 left.
High ball screen here with the shooter. If they overhelp, he's going to pop.
Lotto takes it, double covered. Polton with the interception. Polton will bring it down. And he's fouled by Gallegos in the back. That's got to be Gallegos' second or third. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's only his first. I thought he had another one. Jaden Moran checking in for Zane Cooper, and Max Villarreal checking in for Amaro Lotto. Giving Lotto a rest here just before the final push. Is that what we're doing?
I think they're going to give him 45 seconds to a minute right here. Big minute for Valley View again with him out of the game. They just got to sustain the score and get him back in there with some rest. 46-41, fourth quarter action here from the Nest. Valley View still in their 2-3 zone.
Calhoun with the ball up top. Polton with the ball up top. Deflected. Oh, and Jalen Alexander missed with the stuff. The sophomore does not get it. And I know he wanted that for a good energy boost, but almost a kind of an ill-advised dunk there.
Yeah, he kind of took off a little further than I think he wanted to. But he does have the athleticism to do it. I've watched him a couple games this year take off and just punch it through the rim.
Mike Fitz, 5'10 sophomore from right here in Caldwell, Idaho, works the ball up top. They leave him alone again, and he does not hit.
Didn't quite have the ball.
0 for 2 in the third quarter here. The ball kind of slipped.
Yep. Kind of off the hands right there. He didn't quite have it in his hands when he shot it.
Mike Skimmyhorn, joined by the assistant coach of College of Idaho, Shelby Lindley, here for the 4A SIC district title game. Both of these guys going to the Real Dairy Shootout next week, starting right here in Nampa, Idaho. Jake Polton to bring up the ball.
Columbia's got to go back into Alexander.
Austin
right
Collette. Valley View faithful coming to life now. Amaro Lotto set to check back in for the Falcons. Jalen Alexander up top. The steal by Gallegos, the forced pass by Jalen Alexander.
Good finish.
And Jaden Moran with the up and under pass from Gallegos, 48-41. Tennyson Triple will call a timeout, and he's not happy with his big guy letting Mr. Pugmire hear it and getting an earful. We got 5 minutes left in this game. Partner, what do you got to see that happen from Columbia? We keep talking about it, but nothing happens.
Yeah, this is a good timeout by Coach Triple right here. Valley View's got a little bit of momentum. Scored 2 or 3 points right there with Amaro out of the game. They did a great job. Coach Tripp needs to draw something up here out of a timeout. Try and get Polton a shot or Alexander back to the rim. Alexander with that missed dunk right now, but he's been the one finishing at the rim. Him and Polton are the two that got to carry him.
We want to say a special thank you to Valley View High School for hosting this game and the Valley View Tech crew here, led by the all-encompassing Derek Self, the bearded man himself down there. Thanks, guys.
These guys do a great job. The production, they got the big board up there. The fans get into it. This is one of the best atmospheres in high school basketball.
Especially in the state of Idaho it is. Here we go. 5:03 left in the fourth, 48-41, led by the Falcons. Inside to Pugmire. Pugmire down low, and Alexander loses it. Gallegos will run up the court. Fitz on the corner for three. Does not shoot, stops.
Good decision right there by Fitz. Didn't quite have his feet set and run a little clock right here with a 7-point lead.
It's almost like his dad is a coach or something and would have yelled at him for that
Plays
one.
just like a coach's kid. Did a great job right there. Feet wasn't set.
Lotto with the drive. And Pugmire does. He draws the foul. A little bit of a... Lotto tried to Euro step around him. Didn't quite get it, though.
No, great job by Pugmire getting to the spot, beating into the spot, and that's a great call by the official.
Of course, Mike Fitz's dad, Garrett Fitz, on the bench for the Valley View Falcons.
They got to try and get that ball to the high post, Alexander, in this 2-3 zone.
Still a good idea to run the 2-3 zone right here?
Yeah, I like it.
The shot, no good. Rebound, Gallegos. And boy,
stepped out of bounds.
He stepped out of bounds, a misstep by Gallegos, but he's really been an energy booster for these Valley View Falcons.
He's their leading rebounder right now. He's got to be close to 8 or 9 rebounds this game, and 3 or 4 of them coming on the offensive end.
Does get his heel stepped on the bottom, on the baseline there, and will inbound the ball. Pulled with the, and the block by Lotto. Boy, what a play right there. If you missed it, went off the back of Gabe Gallegos into Polton. Polton goes up, blocked by Lotto, and fouled by Villarreal, and Polton will get a shot.
Great play by Polton right there. Gabe wasn't paying attention to the ball, hit it off his back. Great block by Amaro, and then a good finish right there by Polton. I think the foul should be on Gallegos.
Referee getting some clarification from the scorers table to see who the foul is on.
Valley View's done a great job sitting in this 2-3 zone and just packing it in, taking away the bigs for Columbia.
No word on the foul there, but he is shooting 2. Did they call that on Lotto? He makes the first one. Jake Polton make the first one. He'll shoot a second, 48-42 here in the fourth quarter. He's got 13 from the line. Hits another one.
Freshman big back in for Valley View, rebounding purposes and defensive purposes for the inside presence on the 2-3 zone.
And when you can bring a 6'5 freshman off the bench that plays as well as Calhoun does, that's a big advantage for these Falcons. Lotto will work up top against Landon. High ball screen again. Out to Gallegos. Gallegos will dribble, nothing going. Fitz with the pump fake. They got to respect him now because he's hit 3 today. Moran with the spin and the kiss. Off the rim. Good finish by the Eastern Oregon football commit. Mike Fitz on Polton. Polton down low into Pugmire. Pugmire up and nothing again. Alexander up and nothing. But it'll go against the freshman. That's Jake and Calhoun. And that's his third.
2 big free throws right here for Jalen Alexander. He's done a great job of keeping Columbia in this game.
The sensational sophomore at the line. First shot up and good. And boy, he is a competitor. Talk about him.
He's got a great chance. You know, right now he's 6'5" and stuck between that 3-4. As his body develops, he's going to be one of the best players in the state. He's got a soft touch. What a lot of people don't know is he passes the ball at a high level.
Is he a next level type of talent?
No question. He's got a chance to play at the 4-year level as his body develops. He's still got the baby face going on.
Quick timeout there by Ryan Lundgren, or was that? No, that was a Columbia timeout, excuse me. 3:26 in the fourth quarter here. We'll take a break and come back for this final stretch here in Valley View.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 70,000 participants here in Idaho who take part in high school sports or activities.
Like the second week in June.
Okay.
Yeah, we have two of them actually. We do two little kids camps because they're so big.
Really?
Yeah,
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth quarter. If this doesn't get your blood going, I don't know what does. This is a barn burner. A regular old slobber knocker here in Valley View, the Nest. And here we go. 3:28 left, 3:26 left, fourth quarter. Valley View at home, up by 5. And what do you want to see from Columbia to make a comeback here in this fourth quarter, Coach?
well, they gotta get out on the Valley View shooters, rebound a little bit, and they got to pick up the pace. They're kind of playing at a slower pace, down 5 right now. They got to pick up the pace.
Lotto with the ball, working up top against Landon. Landon right side, down to Moran, for the shot. Rebound Alexander. Alexander will bring it up right side for Columbia. He'll drive in between the legs, up to Landon underneath, and another ill-advised pass in the lane.
You know, we've watched a few passes like that, not just from Columbia, but Valley View tonight too. When the kids drive, they're all trying to throw a straight pass. They got to bounce it or lob it to the guy in there. It's a tough catch, tough pass catch.
Lotto will work right side. Up top, Calhoun, Mike Fitz, out to Jaden Moran. And if there's one thing, I was just about to say they weren't going to force it. The dunk by Jalen Alexander brings them within 3, 50-47. Boy, that brings Columbia's crowd to life.
Big time steal right there by Jalen. Amaro trying to match it. Jaden back cuts. Valley View's got to settle in right here. Great steal by Alexander to get his crowd fired up and get them going. Heck of a dunk. That's a big-time play by a sophomore.
And we said going into the last time out that something had to spark these guys. That might have been the spark that leads Columbia here. 2:26 left. Valley View up by 3. Columbia with the ball. Polton. High ball screen. Fitz guards him. The junior guard. Over to Reese. And you know, big guy, we haven't said it, but Pugmire not even on the floor right now for him. Is that saying something?
Yeah, they're playing through Alexander right now, throwing it to the high post and playing through him. On the flip side, Amaro hasn't had a great second half. He's got to make some good decisions right here playing the point. Had a couple careless turnovers. I would expect another high ball screen coming for him.
1:43 left. Lotto with the ball. Lotto down low. Oh, and Gallegos, I think he thought there was a whistle there. He stopped for a second. Nothing going. 1:32 left. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go away after this game. The trophy presentation for the district championship coming right here. So do not go away. Boy, this is a barn burner. Mike Fitz with the ball. Mike Fitz the drive. Timeout, Ryan Lundgren.
Valley View running clock right there. I think Coach Lundgren wanted Gabe to shoot that ball. He was wide open. That's his shot. But they did run a lot of clock right there. 30 seconds came off the clock in this possession. And here in Idaho, they don't have a shot clock, so you might as well run it as long as you can.
Should they have a shot clock in the state of Idaho?
Yes, no question. It changes the complete outcome of a game. It changes the coach's perspective. Right now, if Valley View wants to hold on to the ball for the next minute and 18, they can try and hold on to the ball for the next minute 18.
There was a game in East Idaho in the mid-'80s. Trent Rose and the Skyline High School Grizzlies, they wasted off 7 minutes of clock in the fourth quarter to win the game in district and go to state.
Yep.
Beating their arch rivals, Idaho Falls High School.
If they want to change the game, they got to get a shot clock in the state of Idaho.
Shout out to everybody watching us in East Idaho, Skyline, Idaho Falls, all those great teams over there. The Real Dairy Shootout starts next week. Make sure you keep it locked right here on NFHS Network for all the games. And here we go, 118, Valley View ball. Moran into Gallegos. Gallegos will work it down low to Lotto, and he gets it to go up by 5. Lotto's got 21.
They tried running that in the first half, and the big stuck behind Lotto. That time the big fronted him and threw it right into him.
Inside to Landon. Landon will go up, no good. Alexander and Lotto will do it, and it goes off the top. Valley View ball, 52-47, under a minute. We got to press here if we're Columbia, right?
Yeah, the thing is Columbia only has 3 team fouls. They got to start fouling here. Too much time's going to run off the clock to get them to 7 fouls.
They release Long. Moran, the football player. Almost the steal, and it goes up. No good. Gallegos, and there's a foul. It'll be a foul on Moran. That's only his second, though.
Ryan not happy with Amaro right there. Amaro went deep, and at the end of the day, Ryan wants him to come back and get the ball. He should be the guy getting the ball out of bounds right there.
Another mental error by Amaro Lotto?
Yeah, I mean, this game, it's a hectic game, and every kid's going to have a little mental breakdown. Expect Amaro to come back and get the ball right here.
And if you didn't know, Amaro Lotto only playing organized basketball for about 5 years here in the state of Idaho. Committed to Chipola Junior College in Florida. Here we go, 52-49, up by 3. Into Lotto there. Lotto guarded by Landon. Lotto will take it down. And he'll score. 46 seconds left. Columbia with the ball, up to Polton. Polton down right side. Right side, Polton guarded by Moran. Moran high ball screen from Alexander. Doubled him with Fitz. The 3, no good. And it's Gallegos' ball, 30 seconds, and you got a foul here, right?
Yep, you got to start fouling. They only have 3 fouls.
No fouls, though. 20 seconds under. And Fitz, he wanted it. No good.
Not sure why. There we go. Columbia got the foul. That's why Coach Lundgren wants the ball in Amaro Lotto's hands there at the end of the game. He's the best player in the state. They get it in his hands. He goes coast to coast and finishes a 2-point play.
What do you see from these two teams going forward in the 4A state in the state? Do you see these two teams as two of the best?
No question. It's all about matchups when you get to the state tournament. Valley View, a smaller team, as long as they don't play a super big team, I think they're going to be just fine the way they shoot the ball. And Columbia's got enough size to contend with anybody. It's at this point in time of the season, it's all about matchups.
All about matchups. Make sure you check and stay right here for all the matchups in the Idaho Real Dairy Shootout starting next Thursday.
So Columbia still got 2 more fouls to get to the 1-1 right here.
5 points. People starting to head for the exits now. We could have a Reggie Miller right now and go 6 points in under 19 seconds. Lotto working down low with Gallegos. Moran with the inbound on the ball.
Watch Gabe coming to the corner right here. Same play they just ran.
And Poland with the foul.
That'll get him to 6. That's actually a really good foul. No time came off the clock right there.
Lundgren calling everybody out, line out right here. 19 seconds left. Valley View up by 5.
Great play.
Inbound to Mike Fitz, and Mike won't shoot it. He'll just dribble it out. Smart play by the junior. And 14.3 seconds. They waste off 5 seconds. Gallegos going. Moran getting his crowd hyped up. Tennyson Triple giving some solace there to his superstar point guard Poland. And they're going to be just fine going into the state tournament.
No question. Both teams really good teams. Columbia, great team. They got the size to beat anybody, and when Jake Polton's hitting threes, they're both really good basketball teams.
Mike Fitz and Moran there hugging in the backcourt, and Ryan Lundgren didn't exactly like it. Called people back. It's not totally over yet, ladies and gentlemen. Jalen Alexander with the rebound. Into Poland. Poland up right side. Right side guarded by Moran. Got to shoot a 3. Poland pulls up, and he hits it. We're only down by 3 now. 5 seconds left. What a shot by Mr. Poland.
Great shot. That's his shot. He loves the right, crossing to his left, jump up and shoot it. That's a heck of a shot by Jake Polton. I could tell Tripp told him that coming down, told him to bring it down the right side, pull up and shoot it. They got to get a quick steal here if they can. If not, a quick foul, and they're still in the 1-1. Valley View's got to hit a free throw.
6 seconds left. Don't go anywhere right after this. The trophy presentation for the district championship. Boy, what a game we've had. It's been this close all game long from the very beginning.
Expect Columbia to put Alexander on the ball right here and make it tough for Valley View to throw the basketball in. Now, Valley View should be able to run the floor right here. They should be able to run the baseline on this out of bounds to help them get it in.
Tennyson Triple knows something about big pressure game situations. College of Idaho, Highland High School. Boy, he could shoot the 3. Mike Skimmyhorn, Shelby Lindley here in the nest, and you are joining us for a great game, 4A district title game here, 55-52, 6 seconds left. Valley View ball.
Valley View's got one timeout, Columbia with 2.
Both fouls at 7 apiece.
Expect Lotto to come back and catch the basketball.
Lindley guarded by Alexander underneath. Moran will roll the baseline, and it's stolen by Poland up top. Poland with the pull-up 3 at the buzzer, and he hits it. Oh my goodness, he hits it. He ties the game, 55-55. What you see right there,
what a
partner?
Big time play. They put Alexander on the ball. He got the tip, went right to Polton. He shot his pull-up jumper. Heck of a play. 2 big-time threes hit by Jake Polton.
They're going to check to see if it was good. It looked good from our position up here.
Yeah, he got it off.
Jake Polton with the huge play, hitting 2 big threes in the final minute. And I said there could be a Reggie Miller situation, and they just had it.
You called it, Michael. That was a heck of a little 30 seconds there for Polton. Big time shots.
Big players play big in big games, ladies and gentlemen, and there's no bigger than Jake Polton right now. He's walking out there like he's 7 foot tall.
Great call by Triple to have Jalen Alexander on the ball. Gets a great tip. They tried running Amaro long. Ball got tipped and went right to Polton.
So we go to overtime now, knotted at 55. We're starting over. What do you see? I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, this is going to be a big-time finish right here. Valley View's got to recover. 4 minutes on the clock. The first minute's important for them because they just kind of let that one slip away there at the end.
Are you surprised Pugmire's not on the floor for Columbia right now?
You know, Columbia's came back without him in the game. I think they got to roll with this lineup. They've been throwing the ball to Alexander, and 22, Gabe Landon's done a great job guarding Lotto in the second half.
Columbia fans, Valley View fans exploding right now for overtime. Jalen Alexander, mano a mano with Amaro Lotto right here in the middle. Let's go to overtime. Why not? We got nothing else to do. It's a Thursday night.
The energy in this gym picked up in a hurry.
Lotto with the ball. He gets it into Moran. Moran up top, and he'll bring it down. Back to Lotto. Lotto guarded by Gabe Landon up top. Going with the taller defender on Lotto. Moran works the ball. Back to Lotto. Lotto for 3. No good. And guess who? Polton with the rebound. Polton will bring it up right side. Goes middle. Alexander. Polton back out for 3.
Good decision right there by Polton. He's got the hot hand, but he didn't force it.
From way out, Steph Curry range, and he hits another one. 58-55. Jake Polton is taking this game over. Amaro Lotto.
Great take. 2 big-time players making big-time plays right now. Jacob Polton shooting the basketball at a high level, and Amaro takes it to the rim and gets fouled.
Tennyson Triple on that one, wanted a charge on the opposite end. Amaro Lotto takes the ball full court, scores, and goes for the tie right here.
Valley View's got to get out on Polton.
And he makes it 58 tied. We're going to go inbounds, Landon inbound to Polton. Polton will bring it up right side, guarded by Moran. High ball screen coming from Alexander. Nothing going there. And look who's about to check in. They're about to go big. Pugmire coming back in the game. Back out to Polton. Polton will hold for it. High ball screen, guarded by Moran. Down low to Landon. Landon guarded by Lotto. And the foul, who do we call it on? On number 20, Jake and Calhoun, the 6'5 freshman, will pick up his 4th. That's a big foul.
It's a big foul because that's Valley View's size right there in the middle of that zone, especially with Pugmire checking into the game right here.
So it'll put Landon at the line with 2:53 here in overtime, tied up 58 all. What a game. Thank you for joining us. Mike Skimmyhorn, Shelby Lindley. Landon hits the first.
Big time free throw right there by Landon.
And are you a little surprised Coach Ryan Lundgren is leaving the 6'5 freshman in the game right now with 4 fouls?
Yeah, I think at this point in time you got to roll with it. That's his best lineup, and you got to play with your best lineup and see how it plays out, especially with Pugmire back in the game.
Shot up, Landon good. 60-58. Overtime. These two teams have split and won 1 each in the regular season. Amaro Lotto with the drive. Amaro Lotto with the pull. No good. Brought down by by Mr. Landon. Over to Polton. We've got 2:37 left here in overtime. He shakes, nothing going. And he gave it up, but there to pick it up was Jalen Alexander.
Ball fell right into his hands. Great finish by Alexander.
He's got 25. Lotto with the ball. Working left, working right side on Landon. Over to Gallegos. Gallegos will drive. Over to Mike Fitz in the corner. Mike Fitz back to Lotto. Lotto worked on by Landon. And Ryan Lundgren, a very, very good timeout right there with the Cats up 4.
Great timeout by Coach Lundgren. His team looked a little bit rattled. They got to pull it together right here. Expect a high ball screen here for Lotto, or even maybe trying to get Fitz an open 3 right here. He's had the hot hand in the second half.
We'll take a quick timeout. Come right back here in overtime from Valley View.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Mike Skimmyhorn, Shelby Lindley, assistant coach, College of Idaho, and we've got a good one, ladies and gentlemen. You're joining us here in Caldwell, Idaho. Valley View with the ball inside into Gabe Gallegos. Gallegos into Moran. 62-58, 2 minutes left here in overtime. Valley View was hugging in the fourth quarter. They thought they wanted 2 big shots by Jake Polton if he just joined us. Moran will work low. Moran up top to Gallegos. Gallegos will slip it inside. Back out, Mike Fitz for 3, and he hits a big
shot.
3, goes 62-61.
Great play by Jake Calhoun. Bad pass to him. Those straight line passes aren't going to work, and he tips it out to Mike Fitz.
Back over to the superstar, the game saver, a.k.a. Reggie Miller, Jake Polton.
Polton loves this right side of the floor so he can pull up to his left hand.
Guarded by Moran. He drives up and in. 64-61, 1:10 left. Gallegos will work up right side. Guarded by Alexander. He's got Fitz in the corner. High ball screen to Calhoun. Back up to Lotto at the top of the key. What do you need to see here with Valley View?
Well, they don't need a panic here. Plenty of time in the game. They just need to get a good look right here. Bad foul by Columbia right there where they're in the bonus 1-1, especially on Gallegos, the way he shoots it.
And it's on, and they call it on number 22. They called it on Landon, but it was Pugmire that was guarding him.
Yeah. Valley View did a good job there. No need to panic. Plenty of time. Get the best available shot you can get.
Gallegos, a pretty good free throw shooter for the season. He misses, and it's tipped. Back to Lotto. Good play by the freshman.
It's that offensive rebound for Valley View.
Gallegos for 3, and he hits to tie it. 64 all. Columbia with the ball. Jake Polton up. 30 seconds left. Do you see a double overtime in our future partner?
Valley View's sitting in this zone. Jake's on the right side. He loves the right side of the floor.
Jake Polton, 27 seconds left. If you miss the end of regulation, hit 2 big threes to send us here. He's going to work against Jaden Moran. Jaden Moran up top against Polton. Mano y mano. Valley View's crowd comes alive. Columbia's crowd is quiet. 14 seconds left. They're deciding where to go. High ball screen going here. I got to think. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Oh my gosh! He hit it! He hit it! The game is over! 67-64 Columbia with the win. Holy cow!
Big time shot by Polton. Hit it over the freshman Calhoun. Tough shot. He got enough arc on it to get it to the rim. Big time play by Columbia.
Polton ends up with 31 points. Holy cow! What a play. Tennyson Triple's got to be happy with his crew right here.
Oh, Jake Polton and Jalen Alexander took over the game for him in the second half.
Stay here for the title.
Polton and Alexander both combined for 56 of the 67 for the Columbia Wildcats.
And do you say that there was a little bit of a mental let go by the Valley View Falcons there in the fourth quarter. I mean, they let Polton take the game over.
Yeah, they did. Polton did a great job, hit some big-time threes and hit some tough shots. That's not an easy shot right there. You had the 6'5" kid, Jake Calhoun, with a hand up, and he got enough up over the top of him. Great season by both these teams, and their season's not over. They both get to go to the state tournament and see what they can do there.
I got to think that this game in the state title game would be a pretty good rematch, don't you think?
Oh, man, you'd have a packed Nampa, Idaho Center, that's for sure.
I think so, too. What a game by Tennyson Triple's crew from Columbia, winning the district. And as they put Polton up on the shoulders, hitting 4 threes in the final couple minutes to put these guys up. Wow.
Great job by Coach Triple. They didn't panic. They hit some shots there at the end. And Valley View missed a couple free throws and had a couple bad turnovers there at the end. Both coaches did a great job. Big time championship game by both teams.
Ryan Lundgren's crew's got nothing to hang its head at, but
No
Tennyson
question.
Triple's crew, they're taking home the gold.
No question. Great job by both teams, both coaches. They're going to have great success here in the state tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here from the Nest in Valley View, Caldwell, Idaho. Make sure you check us out next week for the start of the Idaho Real Dairy Shootout starting on Thursday. Both of these teams will be there. We want you there as well. For Shelby Lindley, I'm Mike Skimmyhorn. For all the people here at Valley View, thank you. Good night.